What's up guys, so in this video I want to continue what I did in my last New Game Plus video. In that video I showed you the armor I will be using for Kratos, but in this one I want to show off Atreus' armor, the runes I'm going to be using, as well as briefly talk about the Talisman. So let's get right into it. So first off, let's talk about Atreus' armor. I'm going with the health setup for him. Now the thing about this, if you play on any other difficulty besides Give Me God of War, which this video is catered towards, he will always give you health stones whenever you need it. It's very useful. However, Give Me God of War mode, Atreus will almost never give you health stones. I mean never. In my original Give Me God of War playthrough, once I started getting Atreus' armor with the health stones, he literally gave it to me one time throughout my entire Give Me God of War playthrough. So I don't really run this just for Atreus giving you health stones, but because when you use a health stone, if you find one and anything like that, it actually gives you even more life. That's why I have this armor. Again, Atreus will never give you crap, but if you find health stones, it'll make it more potent. So I definitely like this armor for Atreus. Now for Atreus' rune summon, I'm going to be giving him the move Wrath of the Wolf, just because this move lasts a long time, and it does a lot of stun damage. I really do like stun damage, and you're gonna appreciate stun damage once you start a Give Me God of War playthrough. But this thing lasts a long time. It's very good for combos and keeping the enemy in place. Now let's move on to the immortal bastard himself, Kratos. This is very iffy. If you guys don't want to run this first one, it's okay, but I'm using Charge of the White Bear. Now I'm using this one. I know it's weak in terms of damage, frost, and stun, even if you fully upgrade it. It's actually one of the first runes you find in the game, but I'm using it because of the fact that Kratos is completely invincible during this move. One of the most annoying things about Give Me God of War mode is when you're using a rune attack, you can actually still be hit and still die. So I like this one because, one, it takes out a big group of enemies if they're crunched together, but two, you are protected during this entire move. So it's kind of a trade-off: damage for protection and getting off easy, reliable, consistent damage. But yeah, if you don't want to use this one, I completely understand. Next up is the Breath of Thalmor, and I absolutely love this move. This move is high damage, protects the entire area around you. I mean, just watch as I completely destroy the enemies that are in front of me. I absolutely love this move. It's not as flashy as the other moves, but it gets the job done. Speaking of weapons and things I love to use, I love using the Meteoric Slam, the heavy rune attack on the Athena blades. Now these things are fucking amazing. It completely destroys any area that's in front of you, and what I like about this move is that not only is it high in damage, it's high in burn damage, and status attacks are amazing in God of War, especially burn ones. And last but not least, I love the Neman Crush. The Neman Crush is absolutely amazing, not because it's high in damage, but because it's high in burn damage, does some stun damage, but it seems that Kratos is actually invincible while using this attack, which means you just won't die like most of the runes that you're able to get if you get hit. So I really do like this move right here. It's very simple. It has very low cooldown time, so you can use this thing often. So yeah, I really do like this move. It's also great for crowd control. Now, last but not least, I want to talk about talismans. Now, I mentioned before, I was kind of torn between using the Talisman of Eternal Fury, which gives you extra rage as you fight, and when you use it, it gives you a boost of rage, or Talisman of the Realms that, you know, lets you do realm shifts so you have an advantage in battle. However, thanks to this user, I found out there's another talisman that refreshes all runic attacks. You can find the Talisman of Unbound Potential over at Brock's shop. It costs very cheap. All you really need is Dust of Realms and Hack Silver, and it upgrades to level 7. And since I've been using this thing, I love it. instantly refreshing everything, not having to wait. So in emergencies, you can just activate this and then use those runes we just talked about. But that's gonna be the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I enjoyed this. New Game Plus comes out tomorrow, so I'm gonna be breaking down all the new things, so definitely subscribe for more content. I'm gonna be out of here. Thank you guys for listening. Deuces.